Welcome back to 𝗗𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗏 Fieldhouse here on this Thursday night as we get set for men's action. Another Great American Conference matchup here today as the Weevils take on the Mule Riders of Southern Arkansas. I said it gets us halfway through the conference season here tonight, game 11 in conference play. And those of you that haven't heard already, the games on Saturday that were scheduled for 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock on Saturday have been moved to Monday. But again, keep abreast of the weather forecast. We may not be able to play those games on Monday as well. They have already set a date for February the 9th. So that'll be 2 weeks from Monday if we can't play this coming Monday in Russellville at Arkansas Tech. So that means possibly our next broadcast would be a week from tonight, and we'll be in Oklahoma City, either Southern Nazarene or at Oklahoma Baptist, one of those two. Next Thursday, we'll make a trip out there. Well, if you joined us late as well, Blossoms in double overtime loss, 77-75 in double overtime. A tough loss for the Blossoms here at home tonight. All right, as of late, the Weevils have been playing better. They're 3-7 in conference play, 7-9 overall. The Mule Riders come in 4-6 in conference play and 7-9 as well. Overall.
Had a chance on Saturday for most of the game to pull one out. That would have been 3 in a row, I think, or 3 out of 4.
Yeah. The Weevils come in with 4 players averaging in double figures. Ashton Price, Isaac Jackson, Josh Smith, and Jacob Zennon, all averaging above 13 points a ball game. Southern Arkansas has got 3 players in double figures. That'll be Greg Moore, Roderick Williams, and 𝗗𝗏 Ramos. As we'll take a break, we'll come back and look at the starters for you for tonight's ball game after this timeout.
Our starting lineups. First for our visitors from SAU. A 6'4" senior guard from Montgomery, Alabama, number 0, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. A 6'4" senior guard from Knoxville, Tennessee, number 5, Greg Moore Jr. A 5'11" senior guard from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, number 11, 𝗗𝗏 Ramos. A 6'6" freshman forward from Magnolia, Arkansas, number 12, Roderick Williams Jr. And a 6'6" senior forward from Nashville.
Welcome back here to 𝗗𝗏𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗏 Fieldhouse as we get set for men's action here tonight. And the starters for you, first of all, for Southern Arkansas, they will start at guard, a 6'4" senior out of Montgomery, Alabama, Kendall Parker. At guard, a 6'4" senior out of Knoxville, Tennessee, Greg Moore. At guard, a 5'11" senior out of Pine Bluff, Arkansas. That is 𝗗𝗏 Ramos. At forward, a 6'6" freshman out of Magnolia, Arkansas, Roderick Williams. And at forward, a 6'8" junior out of Nashville, Tennessee, Jer Horton. For our UAM Ball Weevils and Coach Chad Tapp getting the start tonight will be Giancarlo Valdez, 6'3", graduate student out of San Domingo, Dominican Republic. At guard, the 6'4" senior out of LaRue, Texas, Isaac Jackson. At forward, the 6'9" junior out of Dallas, Texas, Josh Smith. At guard, the 6'4" senior out of Fort Worth, Texas, Jacob Zinnon. And at guard, the 6'4" junior out of Dallas, Texas, Ashton Price. As I said, the Weevils come in with 4 players averaging in double figures. And they are Ashton Price, Isaac Jackson, Josh Smith, and Jacob Zinnon. And for the Weevils to have success, all 4 of them need to score on a regular basis.
Yes, sir. Especially Zinnon. He had a bad shooting night the last time we played, so we need him to get some points.
The Weevils come in averaging 66 points a ball game. Southern Arkansas averaging 76. We're giving up 65. They're giving up 77. So we'll see how it all works out. There's the numbers for you. They shoot from beyond the arc 34%. They're 118 of 343. We're 34%, 100 of 292. Opening tips up and controlled by the Boll Weevils. As Isaac Jackson brings it into the front court, gives it up to Ashton. Price now to Zinnon. Zinnon way out here in the front court. They're going to give it up over on the left side. That is, I didn't recognize John Carlos. He got a haircut.
That's good. I was thinking the same thing. Price on the 3.
Ashton Price nails the 3 for the Weevils, and just like that, Weevils are on top 3-0 here in the early going. 19:22 left to play. Mule Riders first offensive possession. They work it to Parker. Parker at top of the key, right side now to Moore. Moore with the dribble. Flash for a steal there by Price, couldn't come up with it. Mule Riders 5 to shoot. They get it in the hands of Greg Moore. Moore gets it back in the hands of Parker as the shot clock goes off. It's no good. Rebound, Ashton Price.
Good defensive trap that time.
Weevils lead it 3-0 here in the early going. Weevils back in the front court now for on offense. Jackson goes to Smith. Josh, right side. There's Zinnon open look at a 3. It won't go. Rebound comes down to Southern Arkansas. Pushing it into the front court is 𝗗𝗓𝗏 Ramos. Ramos guarded there by Valdez. Now he'll give it off to Parker. Back out front, a long 3-pointer on the way by the Mule Riders. No good. And there's John Carlos with a rebound. Yeah, I didn't recognize John Carlos.
I was trying to make it be. He didn't braid. He didn't put his braids in, but I believe he's gotten a haircut.
Yeah. All right, Ashton Price with it, top of the key. Bounce pass to Smith, down low in the blocks, put it on the floor. Ball knocked loose, stolen away by Southern Arkansas. Parker came out of there with it. Kendall Parker gets it off to Horton. Back out front, they almost throw it away. Chased down and saved by Ramos. Ramos pulls up just inside the 3-point line. A whistle and a foul going to be called. You're going to get Valdez with got him on the elbows. He went up with a shot. And it'll send to the free throw line to Rayon Ramos. He'll be shooting 2 shots. He was inside the arc. 3-0. Weevils lead it here in the early going. Ramos' first free throw is up, and it's good. As a team, they shoot 76%. The Weevils shoot 74% from the line as a team. Second free throw's on the way, and it is good. 3-2. 17:40 left to play here in the first half. Ashton Price into the front court now for the Weevils. Ashton gives it up to Valdez. Right side Jackson. Isaac way out there on the wing. Thought about the 3, pulled it down, gets it to Smith. On the elbow on the right side. Smith trying to back his way in, goes up, stuffed with a shot. It's in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Roderick Williams for Southern Arkansas.
Pretty good move, just didn't make the shot.
There's a steal on the other end. Zinnon comes up with a loose basketball. Weevils will get it back. Leading 3-2 as we go under 17 to play here in the first half. Zinnon to Jackson. This time he's on the left wing. Back out front to Price. Now off to Valdez. Valdez, 10 to shoot. They go back to Smith. He's outside the lane. Give it up Jackson. Isaac just inside the three-point line. Shot no good, but he's fouled just inside the three-point line. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Roderick Williams is going to pick up the personal foul.
Should have just jumped back a step.
Isaac, senior on the squad, on the line. 67% free throw shooter on the year. First one's on the way, and it's good. 4-2 now, 16:47 to play here in the half. Isaac will try to collect the second free throw. Free throws on the way, and this one is good. Got them both to go. Back to a three-point lead, 5-2. Weevils with the lead, Mule Riders with the basketball. Get it out here to Parker. Parker goes left side over to Horton. Horton, they go inside the paint. Their big guy, Williams, turns around good. Roderick Williams, the freshman, with a strong shot, makes it 5-4. Weevils still lead by 1. Valdez to Price. Mule Riders in a man-to-man. Give it back to Jackson. Jackson goes all the way to the baseline, back outside. Zennon, open look at a 3. It's too hard off the back of the rim, no good. Mule Riders chase down the rebound. Jer Horton out front to Ramos. Ramos looking inside for Williams. Now goes left side over to Moore. Moore back out front to Ramos. They're working out here on the perimeter. Ramos with the dribble there. Now he goes to Williams outside. Back to Moore, back inside to Williams. Williams lays it up and in good. Roderick Williams, he's got 4. Our first lead change of the ball game. Mule Riders lead it by 1, 6-5. 15.5 to play here in the first half. Ashton Price goes in, running jumper in the lane, won't go, but he's going to the free throw line. Foul going to be called against the Mule Riders. And they're going to call the foul on Kendall Parker. We've got a timeout on the floor before we shoot free throws. 6-5. Mule Riders lead it by 1. We're back in just a moment.
At Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
Ryburn Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
15:29 to play here in the first half. 6-5 our score. Weevils down by 1. Mule Riders 2 of 4 from the floor. Weevils are 1 of 4. All right, rebounding. They got a slight edge, 3-2. Turnovers are even at 1 apiece here at the first media timeout. As at the free throw line, Ashton Price for the Bow Weevils, an 82% free throw shooter on the year. He's 79 of 96 shooting free throws. He's got the only field goal of the ball game. He misses the first one there. Ashton will have one more opportunity to tie the ball game. This one's on the way. It is good. 1 out of 2 for Ashton. We're tied at 6 apiece. Mule Riders bring it up the floor. Valdez, Smith, Price, Zennon, and Jackson on the floor for the Weevils. Mule Riders front court. They get it off to Ramos. Ramos comes to Parker. Parker back out front. Now they go down Right side on the lane to Horton. Horton draws the double team. Now tries to bully his way in against Price. He does, puts it up off the glass and good. Wow.
He worked hard for that, too.
Had a lot of contact.
Yeah.
8-6, Mule Riders with their biggest lead here in the half so far at 2. Here's Smith. Low blocks, goes in for the layup. Missed a point-blank shot. Wow.
Made a good move, good spin move, and then just missed the shot.
8-6, Mule Riders lead it by 2. Ramos gives it up to Horton at the elbow. Horton again goes in. Back out front it comes to Ramos. 12 to shoot. Ball's up in the air. Let's see. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Josh Smith. It'll stay with the Mule Riders with 9 seconds left on the shot clock.
Mass substitutions for the Riders.
Got 4 new players coming into the ball game for Southern Arkansas. John Proby checked in. Let's see, number 55 is 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. He's on the floor. Williams is the only one that stayed out there. Zach Pennington's in. There's a three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound controlled by the Mule Riders. As they get it back, putting the shot up and in. Good. John Proby. Proby off the bench with 2, and it's a 4-point game now. 10-6 in favor of the Mule Riders. Weevils need a basket. 14 minutes to play in the half. Zennon off to Price. Ashton. Right side, it goes to Jackson. Back out to Valdez. Valdez goes over on the right wing. Goes to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Isaac splits the double team. Kicks it outside. They get Zennon. Now Price in the corner. Got his man in the air. Three-pointer on the way. In and out. No good. Rebound. Mule Riders have it. Here comes Southern Arkansas down the floor. Weevils stay at a man-to-man. Out front, that's 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 with the dribble. Guarded by Zennon. Now to Williams. Williams backing in, has it knocked away from behind. Loose on the floor, picked up by Isaac Jackson. Looks like Zennon got a hand on it.
I think so.
All right, Weevils with the turnover, need a basket. 10-6. Mule Riders lead it. Price gives it up to Valdez. Now off to Zennon. Jacob goes to Smith. Josh, left side of the lane, outside of it, in the corner to Valdez. Back out front, it comes to Jackson. Isaac in the lane, puts the shot up off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Proby. Ahead, he'll push it ahead to Key. Key all the way in, gets the layup to go. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 with the basket. And Coach Chad Tapp wants a timeout. It is 12-6, the Mule Riders with the 6-point lead. We're going to keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout. 12:42 to play here in the first half. And right now, Mule Riders just beating us down the floor at every aspect.
And we can't get it on offense. We can't get a shot. We shoot a lot of off-balance shots. We're not ever really set hardly at all. And we've missed a couple of layups.
12:42 to play in the half. 12-6. Mule Riders with the lead. And Coach Tapp called the timeout here. He'll make a substitution as checking in is going to be Felix Smedjback. He'll check into the ball game. Also into the ball game now is Lamont Jackson. So we got Smedjback, Lamont Jackson, Isaac Jackson. Into the ball game for the first time is Giancarlo Bastinoni for the Weevils. First time we've seen him this year. Bastinoni, graduate from Puerto Rico, Plata, Dominican Republic. On the other end, a whistle and a foul going to be called against the Boll Weevils. Foul.
First personal foul, team foul.
It's good. Sorry, it's against Southern Arkansas. That one against 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝒂, his first, third team foul. Jackson in the lane, had it knocked out of his hands, gets it back, goes down, trying to feed it inside to Lamont Jackson. The ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Southern Arkansas.
On offense, everything's just really hard for us to get a shot.
Lamont Jackson is going to trigger it in. As Isaac Jackson and Proby were kind of pushing and shoving in there in the lane. Official steps in and All right, guys, calm it down a little bit.
Neither one of them wanted to back up much.
Weevils will inbound it. They get it into Isaac. Isaac drives the baseline, hooked up, out to Bastinoni. Bastinoni goes in the corner now, kicks it out to Isaac for three. It's no good. Rebound, Southern Arkansas. Got the shot we wanted in the corner, but couldn't make it, couldn't knock it down. Mule Riders front court. Pennington gives it up to Key. Key to Williams inside the paint. Left-handed shots up, no good. Gets his own rebound. The follow, no good, and he's going to be fouled on the follow shot. Looks like Bastinoni. That's who they got. 11:45 left to play in the half. There's a timeout on the floor. It is 12-6. Mule Riders lead it. We're back in just a moment.
The University of Arkansas at Monticello, success starts with strong support on and off the field. That's why UAM trusts Mainline Health to provide primary care and behavioral health services for its students and staff. From wellness visits to mental well-being, we are here to keep the Boll Weevils strong. And the best part is, you never have to leave campus. Wellness is a team sport, and we are proud to be a part of your team.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗡 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
45 to play here in the half. What do you see on the numbers there?
2 rebounds.
2 to 10.
Yeah, that's not good.
And we're 1 of 8 from the floor.
Yeah.
Shooting 12, make it 13%.
We're not making one, and we're not rebounding it when they miss.
All right. Mule Riders will be at the free throw line. It'll be Roderick Williams Jr. at the free throw line for Southern Arkansas. He's an 82% free throw shooter on the year, misses the first one. So Williams will get one more opportunity. Can stretch the Mule Rider lead to 7, and he does as he makes the second free throw. 13-6. Now Southern Arkansas with some pressure here in the backcourt. Lamont Jackson, Jacob Zinnin, Isaac Jackson, Bastinoni's out there, and Smedgeback on the floor for the Weevils. Jackson gives it to Lamont. Lamont gives it up to Smedgeback. Felix in the corner to Lamont Jackson. Off to Bastinini. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Bastinoni deep on the left side, pulls up, 16-foot jumper, no good. Rebound, Southern Arkansas. Wow, we get one shot and that's it, don't we?
Exactly. I'm not sure that's the shot we were looking for.
13-6, Mule Riders lead it. A cutter going in the lane, double, slams it home, 𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗡. Oh my. It's a 9-point lead for the Mule Riders. 15-6. Weevils bad need a basket this trip. All right, Jackson with it to Lamont. Lamont, three-pointer on the way, and it's good. Lamont came off the screen.
Ready to shoot it.
Yeah, and he nailed it. 15-9 now. 10:29 left to play here in the first half. Both teams running the shot clock down. Working their right half-court offense. For Southern Arkansas, they take it in. That's going to be a shot blocked. Metz put the shot up. It was blocked inside. Weevils have it coming the other way. Chance to cut into this 6-point lead. Lamont gives it up to Smedgeback. Smedgeback to Isaac. Isaac now to Horton. They get it inside to Isaac again. Misses it point blank. Shot inside. Rebounds out of bounds. Last touch by the Boll Weevils. Giancarlo Bastini knocked it out. It's Bastinoni, I think is the way you say his name.
I'll take your word for it.
All right, Bastianoni will sit down along with Isaac Jackson. Josh Smith back into the game, and Valdez along with Price back into the game. Zinnan also sit down. So we got Valdez, Smedgeback, Smith, Price, and Lamont Jackson on the floor. Mule Riders run a little weave out here in the front court, way out on the perimeter. Right side, they get it, back inside the lane, the cutter, got Smith in the air, and an easy put in by Jared Horton. Horton with 4. The Mule Riders lead it by 8, 17-9. 9:24 to play in the half. Smedgeback, bounce pass to Smith. Josh down low, goes up with a shot. It's no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Southern Arkansas, and the Weevils going to get it back. They're going to put 20 on the shot clock. Giancarlo Valdez will trigger it in for the Weevils down there on the baseline. Underneath their own basket. He'll look to get it in. Get it into Price in the left corner. Out front to Lamont. Now to Valdez, who spots for 3. This one won't go. The rebound saved in bounds by Smedgeback. Weevils keep it alive. They get an offensive board. There's Valdez cutting to the hoop. Missed the layup. Josh Smith is there to put it back up and in. Well, we'll take a trash bucket every day.
Exactly.
17-11. 6-point lead for Southern Arkansas. We go under 8:45 left to play here in the first half. Ramos gives it up out front to Key. Key, now off to Moore. Moore. Back out front it comes to Horton. Horton drives, goes to the left side of the lane, finds the cutter in the lane, counted and one. As that was Corey Key cutting to the inside the lane, got it to go. The foul went against Ashton Price, his first. The Mule Riders will be at the line trying to complete a 3-point play. They lead it 19-11. Corey Keys off the bench with 6 points. He misses the free throw, and Josh Smith gets the rebound for the Boll Weevils. 8.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Weevils down by 8. Lamont Jackson off to Smedgeback. Felix. Now to Smith at the right elbow. Smith turns, faces the basket, backs his way in, kicks it back out to Price. With 8 to shoot, Price around the screen, splits the team down the lane. Shot off the glass, no good. A whistle and a foul going to be called, and Ashton going to go back to the line. As the foul is going to go against Gerald Horton. Horton's first, team foul number 4. And Ashton's going to get to go back to the line. 4 points in the game for Ashton here so far in the first half. 1 out of 2 from the line. First free throw is on the way, in and out, no good. Isaac Jackson will check back into the game now as Smedgeback. Felix will go sit down. Price trying to collect the second free throw. This one's on the way, off the front of the rim, no good. And the Mule Riders get the rebound.
He's 1 for 4, I think, from the line.
Yeah. 8-point lead for the Mule Riders, 19-11. Under 8 to play now here in the half. Down the lane, running floater there. Good by Ja'Cory Key. He's off the bench with 8. And the Mule Riders lead it by 11, by 10.
When he gets it, he's going straight to the basket, too.
Price to Lamont Jackson. Now off to Isaac Jackson. To Smith at the elbow on the right side. Out front to Valdez. An open look at a 3, and it's good. Giancarlo. He gets the 3. Boy, we needed that.
A lot we needed it.
21-14. Mule Riders lead it by 7. On the other end, Parker picked up his dribble there at the free throw line. Gives it up out front now to Moore. Moore to Horton. Horton taking Josh Smith in. We're going to have a whistle and a little pushing foul and see if they get, they're going to get Josh for the foul. We've got a timeout on the floor. That'll be the first on Josh. 4th team foul against the Weevils. A timeout on the floor. 7:06 to play in the half. 21-14. Mule Riders lead it. We're back in a moment.
The University of Arkansas at Monticello, success starts with strong support on and off the field. That's why UAM trusts Mainline Health to provide primary care and behavioral health services for its students and staff. From wellness visits to mental well-being, we are here to keep the Boll Weevils strong. And the best part is, you never have to leave campus. Wellness is a team sport, and we are proud to be a part of your team.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗡 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
(21-14). Mule Riders with a 7-point lead. They led by as many as 10 here in the first half. 7:06 remaining. What are they reviewing?
The last play down here, when Jackson had the ball over there in front of the Mule Rider bench, he kind of jerked the ball away from himself, and it looked like he might have contacted the Mule Rider player up above the, in the neck region. They're looking at it to see if it's a flagrant foul or not. The coach from SAU during the timeout, he talked to him the whole time about he thinks Jackson caught his player with the elbow like around his head area.
Mule Riders 9 out of 15 here in the first half, shooting 60%. They're 0 of 3 from beyond the arc and 3 of 5 from the line. Well, the Weevils, since the last time out, have doubled their shooting percentage. We're now 4 of 16. We're at 25%. I think back then we were 1 of 8. So we've hit 3 of our last 8.
I think they're showing him that as he made the movement of moving the...
All right, nothing on the play. So they reviewed it, and they're going to say there was nothing there.
I think the Mule Rider player thought he was fixing to catch that elbow, and he wasn't really trying to sell it, but he kind of moved out of the way. But to the coach, I think he thinks the elbow was there, but the officials say nothing to it. So play on.
21-14, Mule Riders with a 7-point lead. It'll be Southern Arkansas. They will have the basketball underneath their own basket. On the floor for the Weevils, Valdez, Zenon's back in, Isaac Jackson, Ashton Price, and Josh Smith. They inbound it, get it in the corner, shot hits the side of the backboard, and the Weevils are going to get it.
Gracious, I thought that was...
In the front court comes the Weevils. Valdez off to Isaac Jackson, deep out on the right wing. Bounce pass to Smith at the elbow. Josh works his way inside the paint, up over Williams, puts the shot up, no good. A whistle and a foul called on Roderick Williams.
Josh has been a little bit more aggressive tonight than he has been the last couple games.
That's the second personal on Roderick Williams. That'll be the 5th team foul. It's going to put Josh Smith at the free throw line. Now for UAM, shooting 2 shots here. Josh, first free throw's on the way, and rims out, no good.
Wow.
Wow, as a team, we came in shooting 74% from the line. Right now, we're shooting less than 50%. We're 4 out of 7 as a team so far. Smith, we got another opportunity here. Second free throw is on the way. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound comes down to Southern Arkansas. So still a 7-point ball game. Mule Riders lead it. 6.5 to play here in the first half. Ramos for the Mule Riders. Bounce pass goes to Horton down on the baseline, guarded there by Smith. He'll take Smith inside the paint, spins, throws up a shot, no good. Josh gets the rebound there for the Weevils.
Good defense.
Ahead to Valdez. Valdez going to leave it with Zenon. Now to Price. Price out front to Valdez. Get it to Isaac. Isaac takes the dribble, got a lane, goes down inside, floater there in the lane, good by Isaac. Isaac with 4 now, and it's 21-16. Weevils have cut that 10-point deficit in half. Mule Riders, Horton. They're at the top of the circle, gives it with Ramos. Ramos pulls up, fires a quick 3 out front. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 chases down the rebound for the Bull Weevils. UAM a chance to cut into this lead even more. Isaac out front. To Valdez, to Price. Back to Isaac. Now to Zinnan. And now reach around foul going to be called on Ramos here on the floor. Boy. So Torian Ramos will pick up the foul, his first. 6th team foul. Weevils are going to be in the bonus now for the remainder of the half with 5:30 left to play here in the first half. Weevils get it in. To Smith, back out front to Price out on the wing. Ashton penetrates, they kick it in the corner. Valdez passed up the 3. They get it in the corner to Zinnan for 3. It won't go. Valdez gets an offensive rebound, feeds it inside to Jackson. But before all that happened, there was a foul out there against Ramos.
That's 2 quick ones for him.
Ramos going to pick up, his second personal, 17 foul. He's going to put 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 at the free throw line. So 𝗗𝗜𝗏 will get to go to the line for the Weevils. He'll be shooting the front end of a 1-and-1. 6. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Well, we can't buy a free throw tonight. 21-16, Weevils down by 5. Mule Riders with the basketball. It's going to be Pennington. Gives it up out there to Key. Key now out front to Moore, Greg Moore. To Proby. Proby. Back to Key. He'll fire the 3. That's off the mark. Isaac Jackson will clear the rebound for the Weevils. So we get another opportunity to cut into this 5-point lead now. It's 21-16. Mule Riders lead it. Weevils with the basketball. Price off to Zinnan. Jacob to Valdez. Fake the 3. Drives into the paint. Dish it off inside to Josh Smith. Strong move to the hoop, and he gets it to go.
Nice assist.
4 points in the game for Josh, and the Weevils have cut it to 3. It's 21-18. 4:20 left to play in the first half. Pennington gives it up in the corner to Moore. Moore brings it back out on the wing with a dribble. Now goes to Horton. Horton goes inside the paint, misses the shot. Whistle on a foul going to be called against the Weevils. Oh, my. 2-shot foul. Foul is going to go against Isaac. His first. Team foul number 5 against the Weevils. Jer Horton will be at the free throw line, shooting 2 shots. First one's on the way, and it's good. Horton at the line, 71% free throw shooter on the year, averaging almost 10 points a game. Smith is going to go sit down. Bastinoni will check back in. All right, Horton got one more free throw, got them both to go. 23-18. Weevils down by 5. Under 4 minutes to play now here in the half. Isaac Jackson with it. In the corner to Valdez. Valdez tried to go baseline, brings it back out on the wing. Now to Price, left side, swing it over to Zinnan, to Bastinoni. Bastinoni, bounce pass goes to Price, ball batted away and lost out of bounds. Kind of a soft pass from Bastinoni.
Yeah, he hadn't played much, and he's kind of having a hard time getting into the offense.
3:41 remaining in the half. It's 23-18. Mule Riders lead it. We're back in a moment.
The University of Arkansas at Monticello, success starts with strong support on and off the field. That's why UAM trusts Mainline Health to provide primary care and behavioral health services for its students and staff. From wellness visits to mental well-being, we are here to keep the Bull Weevils strong. And the best part is, you never have to leave campus. Wellness is a team sport, and we are proud to be a part of your team.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
23-18, Mule Riders with a 5-point lead. Let's see. Well, we've upped our shooting percentage. We've hit 2 of our last 3 shots. So we're up 6 of 19 now. We're at 32%.
We hadn't got enough timeouts. Every time we call a timeout, we've made another couple of shots. We don't have that many timeouts.
Mule Riders 9 of 19, 47%. Weevils 3 of 9 from beyond the arc. Mule Riders are 0 of 5. If we made our 3 free throws, we'd be in the lead.
Yep.
We're 3 of 9 from the charity stripe.
Shot clock
didn't start.
Didn't start.
Mule Riders have the basketball out of the timeout. Valdez, Price, Bastinoni, Isaac Jackson on the floor for the Weevils. 15 to shoot, and a double dribble called out here against the Mule Riders' Greg Moore. I think Isaac Jackson may have pressured him just a little bit.
Just a little bit. He didn't know what to do. He was too far out. Normally his shots are a dunk or a layup, so he was too far out.
Weevils will get it back, trailing by 5. 3:18 to play here in the half. Zennon with it. Out front to Jackson, backs pass to Valdez, back to Jackson, spins, goes in the paint, little floater from the right side, no good, off the back of the iron. Mule Riders have it. They'll push it up the floor. That's Greg Moore, takes it all the way down, a whistle and a foul called, a blocking foul called against the Weevils. Let's see if they get Valdez for it. Yep. They're going to call Giancarlo his second personal. The 6th team foul against the Weevils, but going to the free throw line is Greg Moore for Southern Arkansas. It's 23-18 still. Mule Riders with the lead. Free throw is up and no good for Greg Moore. Lamont Jackson's going to check in. Valdez will come out. One more free throw attempt from Moore. This one's up, it's good. He's 1 out of 2. Gives them back a 6-point lead, 24-18. 2:58 left to play in the half. Lamont Jackson for the Weevils, off to Isaac Jackson. Isaac goes in, spins on the baseline, kicks it off the glass, and it's good. Jackson, he finally got squared up and wasn't off balance when he made that shot.
Exactly.
24-20. Weevils down by 4. Mule Riders, Pennington with it. Pennington goes in the corner to Key, back out front, around the horn, left side to Proby. Proby gives it right back there to Parker. Parker, 7 to shoot. He'll go inside the paint. Floater there, good with the left hand. As that is Parker, Kendall Parker with the basket, his first 2 of the game. Back to a 6-point lead for the Mule Riders as we go under 2 minutes to play here in the half. Bastinoni almost throws it away. Zennon saves it. Weevils still alive, 12 to shoot now. Ashton Price down the paint, off the glass, it's good, counted and 1.
I was just fixing to say, Ashton hadn't scored many points. That was a good move right there.
Ashton goes in, he'll be at the line trying to complete a 3-point play. Ashton. I believe they called it on Proby.
Yes.
Okay, John Proby was his first personal. At the line, Ashton Price. He's 1 out of 4 tonight. He got 7 points in the ball game. Trying to complete a 3-point play here. It's on the way and it's good. All right, maybe Ashley's finding his rhythm at the line. 26-23. A minute 45 to play in the half. Mule Riders with the lead. Bounce pass, and go to Parker. Parker lost a handle on it. It's out of bounds. Weevils will get it back.
Pretty good defense by Zennon that time.
So the Weevils will get it back and tie it with a three-pointer here. Lamont Jackson, Ashton Price, Isaac Jackson, Josh Smith on the floor for the Weevils. Get it outside Lamont, open look at a three, it's too hard, and Smith can't chase the rebound down over there in the corner. It'll belong to the Mule Riders, and they'll get it back.
Josh thought about jumping over that bench over there. I mean, jumping over the chairs and thought better of it.
Mule Riders get it back, leading by 3. 26-23, a minute 20 to play before half. As walking it across the timeline, Zach Pennington. Pennington, left side, three-point shot, partially blocked by Isaac Jackson, taken out of the air by Price. Ashton goes down, picked up his dribble, has it knocked away from behind, saved by Lamont Jackson. Weevils keeping alive. Lamont. Now, Coach Tapp wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. There's 58 seconds remaining in the half. 26-23. Yeah, Coach Tapp doesn't seem very happy. I don't think they were running the offense he wanted to run.
I don't think they were either.
But he called the timeout there. He's only got 2 remaining in the game. That's his, remember, he called one early in the game.
Yeah, he was real mad early in the game.
All right, 26-23. Mule Riders with the 3-point lead. 17 on the shot clock for the Weevils.
Not really an offensive explosion by either team so far.
Weevils will inbound here on the sideline with 17 on the shot clock. Ashton Price will trigger it in. Get it into Lamont. Lamont gives it up to Zenon. Zenon now to Price. Back to Zenon. Spots for 3. Good. Oh, boy, he squared his shoulders, had his feet set.
Yeah, he got set on that one. He didn't have to rush it.
And Southern Arkansas, Coach Matthews will call, Coach Rutledge, will call the timeout. It's going to be another 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. 47 seconds remain. But we needed that 3. We got a tie ball game. It's only our second tie here in the half.
And Zenon looked really good on that. Everything about that was the way you kind of draw it up.
4 threes in the half for the Weevils. Mule Riders don't have any threes. The difference is, it looks like if things hold true for the second half, whoever can make some free throws in the second half.
If we'd made some, we'd be ahead.
Right now, the Mule Riders are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 2, 4, 6, 8. They're 6 out of 9 from the free throw line. The Weevils, let's see, we're 2 of 5 there, 2 of 7, 4 of 9. How about we're 4 of 10 from the free throw line?
Yeah.
All right. Mule Riders will have it. There's about 15 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Mule Riders front court. Get it off to Key back out front to Pennington. Pennington, left side, they'll swing it. Drive along the baseline, back in the corner to Pennington. His three-pointer on the way, no good. Smith can't hold on to the rebound. Proby gets it. The follow's no good by Proby, and now Ashton Price will come out of there with a rebound for the Weevils. Shot clock is off. 9 seconds. Lamont across the timeline into the front court. Shot clock is off. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Isaac Jackson from just inside the free throw line is good. At the buzzer. Isaac hits the jumper from just inside the free throw line, and the Weevils will regain the lead as we head into the locker room, 28-26.
That's kind of an improbable last 10 minutes of that half. We looked really, really bad, but we came back from a deficit and
10 points down there in the first half. All right, 28-26, our score here at the half. The Weevils with a 2-point lead. We're back in just a moment.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery. yours. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
From the very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice.
28-26, Weevils lead it here at halftime. Go back and look, we had 2 ties, 2 lead changes. Biggest lead for the Weevils here in the first half has been 3. Biggest lead for the Mule Riders has been 10. And they said right before halftime, or right before we took the break, Weevils came back from that 10-point deficit to tie it up and then take the lead here going into the intermission.
We got a few more rebounds than we have been getting at the beginning. They're still ahead of us, but only by 4.
All right. Southern Arkansas, 10 of 23, shooting 44% from the floor. 0 of 7 from beyond the arc, and 6 of 9 from the free throw line. That's 67%. The Weevils were 10 of 25. We started the game shooting 12%, so we're shooting 40% now from the floor. 4 of 11 from beyond the arc, that's 36%, but we're only 4 of 10, 40% from the free throw line here tonight. Normally, the Weevils, as a team, shoot 74% from the free throw line.
A couple of those, one of those free throws I think was a 1-and-1 too, which could have been another 2 points.
All right, turnovers, 4 in the ball game for Southern Arkansas, only 2 for the Weevils here in the first half. Points in the paint, Mule Riders 20, Weevils with 12. Points off turnovers, each team with 2. Bench points, here we go. 11 for Southern Arkansas, only 3 for UAM here in the first half. As
most of our scorers are in our starting lineup.
We did play 8 different players, Coach Tapp did there in the first half, but only got production out of 5 of them, or 6 of them, it looks like. We'll tell you who the individual scores were. It is 26-28, Weevils lead it by 2. We'll take a break. We'll come back and look at individual scoring after this timeout. We're at halftime, 28-26. The Weevils lead by 2 here at the intermission here at halftime. Individual scoring's gone like this for the Mule Riders. 10 different players in the ball game. They got production out of 8 of them. As it looks like 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗘𝗥 came off the bench and scored 8. He's the leading scorer for them. Jared Horton was a starter. He got 6. Roderick Williams has 5. And then it's 2 points for Kendall Parker, 2 points in the ball game for John Proby, and 1 point in the ball game for Zach Pennington. For the Weevils, we played 8 players. Yeah, played 8 different players, and we got production out of 6 of them. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah.
5, 6. Leading the way, Isaac Jackson with 8 points. And then it's 6 points for Jacob Zinnon, 4 points apiece for Ashton Price and for Josh Smith. 3 points for Lamont Jackson. Came in, hit that 1 3-pointer off the bench. Felix Smedjback and Giancarlo Bastinoni did not score. Both of them played a little over 4 minutes in the first half. But Weevils lead it here at halftime, 28-26. Earlier tonight, the Blossoms in double overtime fall to Southern Arkansas 77-75. Boy, just a tough loss for the Blossoms on tonight. We finished regulation tied 64-64. Finished the first overtime tied at 73-73. And then the second overtime, wasn't a lot of points scored, but Mule Riders come out on top 77-75.
After we led for most of the game before that first overtime.
Our games on Saturday, due to the incoming weather that they're predicting, have been postponed and moved to Monday at Arkansas Tech. But if the weather comes in and does what they say it's going to do, we really don't think we can play on Monday, so they've already set a date for February 9th to move this Saturday's games up.
Which probably means they don't think, the ones that are setting the dates and moving the games don't think we can play Monday either.
But if that is the case, our next broadcast will be
from Oklahoma.
A week from tonight in Oklahoma. If we can get there by then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Oklahoma's supposed to be hit pretty hard with the snow and ice as well.
Before it gets to us, I think.
Yeah. All right, we're at halftime. The Weevils lead by 2, 28-26. Our score here at the half. We'll be back with more in a moment. 28-26. The Weevils lead it by 2 here at the half. And, yeah, like you said, we just got, we shot terrible there in the first 10 minutes.
And Ashton Price, you know, hadn't done his usual point production, so I think it's a plus for us to be ahead and him not done anything so far. So maybe he'll get cranked up here like his normal game. And
yeah, the Weevils are shooting 10 of 25 from the floor, 40%. Mule Riders 10 of 23, 44%. Because the Weevils started out 1 of 8 to start the ball game.
And Williams for SAU got his second foul pretty early and didn't play a lot after that, so we'll have to be wary of him too to start this half.
We held their leading scorer, Greg Moore. He's averaging 15 a ball game. We held him to only 1 point. And then Williams is their second leading scorer. Like I said, he sat down. He's averaging almost 14 points a ball game, but he only has 5 here in the first half. Both teams are back out on the floor. We'll take one more final timeout and be back for the start of the second half for you in just a moment. (28-26). Mule Riders trail by 2. They'll have the basketball to start the second half. Original starting 5 on the floor for the Weevils: Valdez, Isaac Jackson, Josh Smith, Jacob Zennon, and Ashton Price. Mule Riders working here in the front court. They get it off to Greg Moore. Trying a lob pass underneath for Williams. Too high. Weevils come out there with a loose basketball.
Pretty good defense by Josh Smith.
Weevils. Ashton Price out deep in the front court. Off to Jackson. Right side, they'll swing it off to Valdez. John Carlos goes to Smith. Right side of the lane. He draws the double team. Now to Price, who's open. Steps inside the three-point line. Nails the 18-foot jumper. Ashton Price. That's the way he hit the first basket of the ball game.
Exactly.
Hit a 3 to start the ball game. The Weevils lead it by 4. That's their biggest lead here in the ball game. There's a shot put up, no good. Weevils get the rebound. Got a chance to expand on this 4-point lead. Valdez off to Zennon. Jacob gives it up to Jackson. Isaac now to Price. Ashton takes the dribble, working there against Ramos. Got a mismatch there as Ashton goes in, waits there his time, gets it to go. Ashton thought he was fouled, but he got it to go anyway.
I thought he was too. We talked about him at the half, that he hadn't done much, and he started off here pretty pretty strongly.
Here's Ramos driving inside the paint, misses the layup. Weevils get the rebound. Zinnin comes out of there with it for the Boll Weevils. Weevils up by 6, 32-26. Back in their half-court offense. They get it off to Valdez. Valdez back to Jackson. Jackson now to Smith on the left side of the lane. There at the elbow, finds Jackson cutting, missed the shot, got his rebound, put it back up, no good. The third time, no good, but a foul called finally against Southern Arkansas.
Wow, he worked hard that trip.
The foul goes on Roderick Williams. How about that? It's his third personal foul.
Yep.
On a freshman from Magnolia. And Isaac Jackson going to be at the free throw line. Shooting 2 shots. First one's up, and it's good. Weevils stretch their lead out to 7. Isaac can make it 8. Williams will go sit down. He didn't play long here in the second half. I don't know if we want 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠😗 back in the game because he came off the bench and hit 8 points for him.
Exactly.
Second one by Isaac's on the way, and it's good.
We want Williams to have the third foul, but we don't want the other guy to come in. Yeah.
All right, Mule Riders with it. They go to Horton, right side of the lane. Backing in against Josh Smith. Double teamed. Ashton Price knocks it away. It's picked up by Valdez. And the Weevils force a turnover. Up by 8. The Weevils with the basketball here in the front court. They go right back to Smith, to Valdez. Reverse layup, good. Giancarlos, he's got 5 in the ball game, and the Weevils are up by 10. An 8-0 run to start the second half by the Weevils. Mule Riders. They get it off over there to Parker. Parker out front to Key. Key now to Horton on the baseline, goes in. He'll go in the reverse layup. It's up and in, good. That was Horton. His first 2 of the second half. There's a steal by Southern Arkansas. Coming out of there with his Key. Key. Now to Parker. Parker in the lane. Lost a handle on it, got it back, counted and won. Oh my goodness. We had him stopped and then let him get it back.
It all started with a bad pass on this end.
And Horton's going to be at the line trying to complete a 3-point play here. As the foul, who did the foul go against? Went against Ashton Price. His second personal. Horton at the line now, trying to complete a 3-point play, and he does.
Cut that 10-point lead in half pretty quick.
36-31. After the Weevils went on an 8-0 run, Mule Riders with a 5-0 run. Here's Jackson going down, strong to the basket, put it up and in, good. Isaac, he's got 12. It's 38-31 now. Weevils up. Horton to the free throw line. They kick it right side over to Metz, who just checked in for the Mule Riders. Down the floor, that's going to be Parker going up with a shot, no good. Weevils come out of there with it. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Mule Riders. 16:25 left to play here in the second half. Chase Jenkins will check in now for the Mule Riders for the first time in the ball game. Weevils stay with the original 5 out there on the floor. Valdez, Zinnin, Price, Isaac Jackson, and Josh Smith. Zinnin gives it up to Jackson out on the wing. They go to Smith at the elbow on the left side, looking for the cutter. Can't find one. He'll back his way in. The right-handed hook shot is up and in. Good for Josh Smith. Josh with 6, and the Weevils lead it by 9 again. Quickly down the floor. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 with it for the Mule Riders. Goes back out front to Moore. Moore going down, and they're going to call a whistle and a foul on Jacob Zinnin. As Zinnin will pick up the foul. Got him on the arm. 40-31 our score. Weevils lead it. We've got 15:51 to play in the game, and we're back in just a moment.
The very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement, Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗡 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
40-31, the Weevils with a 9-point lead. Their biggest lead has been 10 here in the second half, and tell you why, as we went on a 12-5 run to start this second half, and here for the second half, Weevils are shooting 71% from the floor.
You win. You can get 10 ahead if you shoot like that.
15 of 32 for the ball game. That's 47%. Mule Riders are 12 of 28, 43%. At the line for Southern Arkansas is Greg Moore. He'll make the first free throw. Zennon picked up that foul a moment ago. That was his first. Second free throw by Moore is good. So make it 40-33. Weevils on top. They'll have the basketball. Price gives it up to Jackson. Jackson off to Zennon. Zennon now back to Isaac. Back to Smith. In the corner it goes to Ashton. Ashton drives along the baseline. In the corner to Zennon for three. It's no good. Long rebound chased down. And a whistle on the rebound. Let's see, underneath the basket. It's going to be against Southern Arkansas. And the foul goes against Carter Metz.
Ooh, I think we might have got a break there.
Metz going to pick up his second personal foul. Third team foul. Like it's the second team foul. Weevils inbound it to Isaac. Misses a point-blank shot. Horton pulls down a rebound for Southern Arkansas. They'll push it up the floor. They get it ahead to Moore. Moore all the way underneath, goes up with a shot, and he's fouled from behind by Isaac Jackson. Moore just put the brakes on and stopped right there along the baseline, and Jackson ran over him.
Yeah, he did.
So Greg Moore is going to go be back at the line. He's 3 out of 4, shooting 2 shots here. First one's on the way, in and out, no good. 40-33, Weevils lead it by 7. All right, Moore with one more attempt at the line. It's on the way. This one, he gets the roll as it falls in. Make it 40-34. Weevils still up by 6. 15-10 left to play here in the ball game. Price to Zennon. Jacob to Smith at the elbow on the left side. Jacob goes in, or Josh does. Right-handed shot up and in, good. How about that? Josh with 8 now in the game, and the Weevils lead it by 8.
He's looked a little more smooth in his offensive movement.
Southern Arkansas is key. Goes in. Ball's going to be out of bounds, they say, off of UAM. So the Mule Riders will get it back with 14 on the shot clock. And they'll inbound on the baseline as Carter Metz triggers it in. Going to get it in there. They get it into Horton. Horton goes up. His shot blocked, and a foul called on Josh Smith. Looked like all ball from here.
I thought it was too.
They're going to get Josh for the personal. His second. Fourth team foul against the Weevils. And it'll put Jer Horton at the line. He's 2 for 2 tonight. 8 points in the ball game for him. Shooting 2 shots here. First one's on the way, and it's good. Make it 42-35. Weevils still on top by 7. 14:38 left to play. Second free throws up. This one is good.
He looked pretty smooth on those two.
It's 42-36. Weevils with the basketball in the lead. Price gives it up to Zennon. Jacob. They have to go to Isaac Jackson at the top of the circle. Isaac drives, goes in the paint, and he's going to be fouled on the floor. As the foul, going to be another foul, I believe, on Carter Metz. It is, it's his third. And that'll be the fourth team foul. It's on the floor, so the Weevils are going to inbound on the baseline. Valdez gets it into Isaac. Jackson backing his way there in. Ball's loose, picked up by Southern Arkansas. Weevils turn it over. Up the floor quickly, that's Pennington. Pennington now to Horton. Horton in the paint, goes up with a shot, missed, no good. Smith with a rebound. Up the floor to Valdez, to Price, takes it to the hoop, kiss it off the glass and good. Ashton Price. I got him with 11, make it 13 in the ball game for Ashton. 44-36. Weevils on top by 8 again. Pennington gives it up to Key. Key, left side, they work it over to Jenkins. Jenkins at the top of the circle, going to give it up there to Moore. Greg Moore goes in the lane, little fingertip roll up and in good. It's his first field goal of the ball game. 7, will make it 6 points in the game for him. 44-38, Weevils still on top. Price to Jackson, off to Jacob Zinnan. Back to Smith, now working on the right elbow. Top of the key, in the corner, they swing it to Isaac. Isaac driving on the baseline. It's going to be fouled on the floor.
They can't stay in front of Isaac.
The foul is going to go against Greg Moore, his first. Team foul number 4. Wholesale substitutes coming in for Coach Rutledge and the Mule Riders. Weevils will inbound. They get a fresh 20 on the shot clock. We get it into Smith. Josh trying to float her on the baseline. In and out, no good. Went halfway down the cylinder.
Wow.
Mule Riders get it coming the other way. Pennington leaves it to Ramos. Ramos off to Proby for 3 from the left wing. No good. There's Zinnan to get a rebound for the Boll Weevils. 12:45 to play in the game. Weevils up by 6. 44-38. Price to Valdez. Valdez back out top of the key, comes to Jackson. Now to Zinnan. Right side Price off the screen for 3, and it's good. Ashton Price. Now, you talked about him at halftime needing to come alive.
And he has done just that.
Weevils are up by 9, 47-38. Ashton in double figures. There's a drive in the lane by Ramos. He'll get the rolls. He got it. Soft touch up there. Korean Ramos with the basket.
That was kind of a prayer, but it got answered, I guess.
47-40, Weevils lead it by 7. Under 12 to play now. Valdez in the right corner. Gets it off to Josh. Smith gives it up to Price again. Price double teamed out here in the front court. Tried to go inside to Smith. Ball batted away. Picked up by Ramos. Ramos ahead to Proby for 3. It's no good. Long rebound on the floor. Picked up and saved by Josh Smith. Right back to Jacob Zinnan. All right, we will say let's slow it down. Get back in our half-court game.
And of all people to say it, Zinnan.
All right, Weevils back in their half-court offense. They get it to Price. Ashton in the corner to Zinnan. Spots for 3. It's short, no good. Rebound. Williams had it knocked out of his hands by Josh Smith. And we've got a timeout on the floor. It'll be Mule Rider basketball when we come back. 47-40. Weevils lead it. 11-16 to play in the game. We're back in a moment.
The very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, service you can count on, and people you can trust.
As we come back, 47-40. Ashton Price, I've got him unofficially with 15. The score sheet says 13. He's 5 of 7. So that's going to be 8 points, 3 2-pointers and 2 3-pointers. Okay.
I think your score is the one that's right.
All right, 47-40, Weevils lead it. It'll be Mule Rider basketball. Ramos goes down, baseline, lost a handle on it, knocked out of bounds by Lamont Jackson, who just checked in. Starting to see Coach Tapp. He's gone a little deeper in his bench tonight than normally.
Yeah, he has. He's played nearly 10 of them.
Mule Riders will inbound it on the baseline as they get it in there to Williams. Williams, could be a quick foul call on Giancarlo Bastianoni. Bastianoni with the personal, his second. That's team foul number 5 against the Weevils. Mule Riders again go right back into Williams. He's been sitting out, hadn't played a whole lot, but he gets the hook shot to go. 47-42 now. Weevils up by 5. Lamont gives it up to Smedgeback, who checked in. To Jackson, Isaac Jackson. Isaac around the screen, goes baseline, all the way down the floor. They call the foul on, I believe they're going to get the foul on Kendall Parker. Yep. It'll be his second personal. Team foul, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's on the floor, so the Weevils will inbound on the baseline. Valdez gets it into Isaac. Isaac puts a quick shot up, no good. Rebound, Mule Riders have it. Ramos out of there with a rebound. Takes it inside the paint with the big guys, puts the short jumper up, no good. Williams with the offensive rebound. The putback, no good. The follow, no good, and a foul called against UAM.
Foul charge number 2, Lamont Jackson. First personal foul, team foul number 6.
Foul called on Lamont Jackson, his first. They put Williams at the line shooting 2. Roderick Williams makes the first one. Makes it 47-43. Jackson can cut it to a 3-point ball game, or make it Williams can. Second free throw is good. Weevils lead by 3.
Williams is waking up again.
Need him to pick up that third personal, don't we? Or fourth personal.
Fourth personal.
Lamont Jackson gives it up to Isaac. Now to Bastianoni and a whistle, and he just picked up his 4th foul. Williams did. He was pushing on Bastianoni from behind, and that'll be the 4th personal on Roderick Williams. Team foul number 6. So the Weevils are going to be in the bonus, too, for the remainder of the game. Williams will go sit down. Horton's going to check in. He'll check back in for the Mule Riders. Get it in, Bastianoni, right back to Valdez in the left corner. Missed a 3, and the rebound comes down to Southern Arkansas's Greg Moore. He'll leave it with Ramos, who'll bring it up the floor. Ramos guarded by Lamont Jackson. Weevils stay in a man-to-man. We'll go under 10 minutes to play in the ball game. Out front, they get it to Moore. Moore goes left side to Horton. Horton backing in his way against Bastianoni. Out front, 3-pointer on the way by Parker, no good. Rebound chased down by Lamont Jackson. 9:44 left to play. Weevils up by 3. Smedgeback out deep on the left wing. Bounce pass goes to Bastianoni at the elbow, out front to Jackson for 3, and it's good. Isaac's first 3 of the game. 6th 3 of the game for the Weevils, and UAM back on top by 6. Here's Ramos with it. Almost lost a handle on it. They go down, they do lose a handle on it. Turnover against the Mule Riders. Smedgeback came up with a loose basketball. Coach Tapp up saying, let's slow it down. Get in our half-court offense. Valdez to Smedgeback, deep on the right side. In the corner now to Valdez. Giancarlo to Bastianoni, back to Isaac. 10 to shoot. They get it to Valdez. He'll go baseline in the corner. Smedgeback for 3, and it's good. Felix 𝗗𝗟𝗏, his first three, the 7th three of the game for the Weevils, and UAM's on top by 9.
𝗗𝗏𝗏 made a bunch of them in warm-up, so I guess he had got loose for one.
Here's Parker driving in the lane. He's going to be fouled as he goes up with a shot. They're going to call the foul called on Lamont Jackson, his second personal. That'll be team foul number 7. 8:31 to play in the ball game. All right, Bostononi will come out. Smith comes back in. Zenon's back in. Valdez and Isaac Jackson will sit down. So we got Price, 𝗗𝗏𝗏, Smith, Zenon, and Lamont Jackson on the floor. Kendall Parker's at the line, shooting the 1-and-1. First one's on the way, and it's good. Kendall Parker with 6 points in the ball game. Makes it 53-45. Weevils lead it by 8. 8.5 to play. Parker's second free throw. It's on the way, and it's good. Got them both. Parker will go sit down. Checking in for the Mule Riders. Chase Jenkins will check into the ball game. And now Southern Arkansas with some pressure in the backcourt. Once the Weevils get it in, they kind of back it off. Price gets it across the timeline into the front court. Plays it with Zenon. Jacob to Lamont. Now to Felix. 𝗗𝗏𝗏 gives it up over there to Zenon. Down to Price. Down to 10 to shoot. Ashton down the right side in traffic. Kicks it outside. Lamont for 3. It won't go. Rebound comes off to the Mule Riders. Mule Riders with a chance to cut into this 7-point lead. Down the right side, ball knocked out of bounds. Going to be last touched by the Boll Weevils, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 7:59 to play in the ball game. It is 53-46. Weevils lead it. We're back in just a moment.
The very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
7:59 remaining in the ball game. The Weevils lead at 53-46. Biggest lead's been 10 here in the second half. As right now, Weevils for the ball game shooting 46%, 20 of 44. Mule Riders 15 of 37, 41%. Hey, the difference is going to be from the three-point range because they've hit 0 of 11 three-pointers, and we've hit 7 three-pointers in the game.
That's a pretty big difference there.
They're 16 of 20 from the free throw line. Weevils 6 of 12 from the line. All right, Mule Riders at the line. Free throw on the way is no good. That was the front end of the 1-and-1 as Moore missed it. And the Weevils got the rebound. Weevils up the floor. Ashton Price going to be fouled out here in the front court. They're going to call a blocking foul on 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏. His first. And now Ashton's going to get to shoot free throws. Both teams are in the bonus in the 1-and-1 at the moment. Ashton at the line. Score sheet says he's 1 of 4 from the line. So that'll make him 2 out of 5. I had him 2 out of 5 already.
Me too.
But I was looking at the score sheet and it said 1 out of 4. His second free throw is up and it is good. All right, Ashton with 15 in the ball game unofficially. 55-46, Weevils back up by 9. Ramos with the dribble, guarded by Valdez, has it taken away. Valdez got it and then threw it away. He was laying on the floor. Three-point shot on the way, off the marks, a brick. It hit the side of the backboard and didn't hit rim.
I don't know why he just rushed that one. I don't know why he shot it.
Weevils with it back in the front court, leading 55-46. Zinnin off to Jackson, to Price, right back to Jackson, down the left side, all the way to the baseline. Another whistle and a foul on the floor called against Southern Arkansas.
They don't understand when you get into bonus, you gotta back up a little bit off your man.
That's gonna be the 9th, I make it the 8th team foul against Southern Arkansas. So we're still into 1-1. Isaac Jackson, he's a perfect 4 out of 4 from the line here in this ball game, making 5 out of 5. Unofficially, Isaac with 8, make it 6-16 in the ball game. Second free throw from Isaac's on the way. Rims out, no good. Weevils lead it by 10 as that matches their biggest lead here in the game. 7:05 to play. Ramos controlling out there on the point for Southern Arkansas. A double high post offense. Ramos still with the dribble. Now they're going to call a foul on Josh Smith. Kind of stuck his knee out.
Yeah, he does a good job most times of flashing out there, but not making contact. He got a little too close that time.
That'll be the 9th team foul against the Weevils. Ramos at the line, front end of the 1-1. He missed it. And Ashton Price pulled down the rebound. So the Weevils get it back. And they'll have it here in the front court. Isaac Jackson to Price. Right side on the wing to Valdez. Back top of the key to Jackson. To Zinnin, right back to Isaac. Isaac inside the paint. Gets his man in the air. Kicks it off the glass too hard. Got his own rebound. The follow won't go. And the rebound comes down to Southern Arkansas.
Wow, he made a really good move to get the rebound.
There he flashes for a steal. Outlet pass down the floor to Price. Price goes in. He's fouled. Can't get the shot to go, but he's going to go to the free throw line. 56-46. Jared Horton, his second personal. That's going to be the 9th team foul now against Southern Arkansas. So both teams are going to be in the double bonus next foul. Ashton shooting 2 shots here. His free throws on the way and nothing but net. That's going to make him 4 out of 7 from the line, unofficially. His second free throw this time is up, and it's good. Got them both to go. And the Weevils lead it by 12. That's the biggest lead by either team here in the game. We're led by 2 at halftime.
And it seemed like it all happened just all of a sudden.
Mule Riders with it. Horton gives it. Keeps the dribble, goes in against Smith, goes up underneath him, gets the shot to go. How about that? Horton, he's been pretty strong inside for the Mule Riders. He's in double figures with 12. It's 58-48. Weevils up by 10. Zinnin to Valdez. Valdez now to Jackson. Isaac got his man in the air, penetrates, kicks it in the corner. Valdez passed up to 3, finds Smith in the lane. Can't get the shot to go as he missed it from 6. Whistle and a jump ball called on the rebound as Isaac Jackson tied it up. And it'll be UAM basketball. 5:29 to play in the ball game. The Weevils are up by 10, and they'll keep possession of it on the alternating possession.
Josh has got to make that shot he just got. We need him to make that.
Zinnin gives it up to Jackson. Now back to Zinnin. Now to Price. Price drives down the left side, pulls up, goes in the lane in traffic, shot blocked. He's on the floor, lost a handle on it. Even laying on the floor, Ashton was trying to get to it.
He tried to get back to it.
So the Weevils give it back to the Mule Riders. 58-48. Weevils with the lead. 5:11 remaining here. Valdez, Smith, Zinnin, Price, and Isaac Jackson on the floor for the Weevils. Ramos Running the point, goes in the paint, got loose. He'll hit the easy 6-foot jumper there. As Ramos. 6 points in the game for him, 58-50. Now Weevils lead cut to 8. Valdez to Jackson. Now to Smith at the elbow on the left side. Josh takes the dribble, going against Williams, puts up the shot, a fadeaway, it rims out, no good. Horton with a rebound for the Mule Riders. They'll bring it up the floor. They cut into this 8-point lead. They're currently on a 4-0 run. Williams backing his way in against Smith, tries a right-handed hook shot up, no good. Loose ball on the floor, finally picked up by Valdez. Williams is frustrated.
Yeah.
For Southern Arkansas.
Yeah, he's afraid he's going to get a foul. He's not really as tough as he was in the beginning.
All right, Valdez to Jackson. Steps behind the three-point line on the way. It's over the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Southern Arkansas. Down the floor, they get it to Parker. He'll fire a quick three, and it's good. Kendall Parker. That's the first three of the ball game for Southern Arkansas. The Mule Riders on a 7-0 run, and it's 58-53. Weevils lead it by 5.
That three came at a bad time for the Weevils.
We'll take the break with them and be back with more UAM basketball after this timeout.
At Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
58-53. Weevils lead it by 5. All right, since our last time out, the Weevils have not hit a field goal. We were 20 of 44 at the last time out. We're 20 of 50. So we missed our last 6 shots. The Mule Riders at the last time out were 15 of 37. They're 18 of 42, so they've hit 3 of their last 5 shots.
And they've cut our 10-point lead in half again.
Yeah. Here we go. 3:35 remaining. Weevils with the basketball and a 5-point lead. They go to Smith in the low block. Smith double team from behind. Finally gets it to Jackson. Missed the layup. And a whistle and a foul going to be called. And Isaac's going to get to go to the free throw line.
Isaac's been around the rim a lot tonight.
Jared Horton, his 3rd personal. And that is the 10th foul. We've got another timeout on the floor. With 3:27 to play, we'll take the break with them. It's 58-53. Weevils lead it. We're back in a moment.
The University of Arkansas at Monticello, success starts with strong support on and off the field. That's why UAM trusts Mainline Health to provide primary care and behavioral health services for its students and staff. From wellness visits to mental well-being, we are here to keep the Boll Weevils strong. And the best part is, you never have to leave campus. Wellness is a team sport, and we are proud to be a part of your team.
𝗗𝗚𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
3, Weevils lead it. We've got 3:27 remaining in the ball game, and this is a lot like last Saturday. We led most of the second half by as many as 12. We've done that here today, but then we ended up losing to Northwest there in the final.
It's a lot like that Saturday. You're correct.
All right, at the line, Isaac Jackson. He's 5 out of 6 from the line. He'll be shooting 2 shots here. Both teams are in a double bonus. Isaac gets the first one to go.
I think he may be the difference in the game for us tonight. He's really had a good game.
Second free throw for Isaac's on the way. Nothing but net. Got them both to go, and the Weevils are up by 7. 60-53. Under 3.5 to play. Ramos gets it in the lane to Key. Key misses a right-handed shot, no good. Smith with a rebound. Outlet pass down the floor. It goes to Price. Price goes in, misses the layup, and the rebound comes off to Southern Arkansas.
He put a little bit of spin on that ball that he didn't have to.
Ramos goes in, misses a layup on the other end for the Mule Riders, and there's Zenon. So no harm, no foul.
And that was a wild shot there too.
Weevils back in front. 60-53 in the front court. Jackson to Zenon, now to Price at the top of the circle. Price gives it up to Zenon, 3-pointer on the way, it won't go. There's Price, goes high to get a rebound. Gets it off inside to Smith. Smith lays it up and in good. Nice assist inside from Ashton Price. Down there in traffic. Weevils up by 9 now, 62-53. Under 2.5 to play. Ramos, he'll fire a quick 3 for the Mule Riders. It's no good. Horton had the rebound, lost a handle on it. Loose basketball picked up by Ashton Price.
Zenon got his hand on it again, too.
Weevils lead it by 9. We go under 2 minutes to play here in the game. Zenon gives it up to Valdez. Valdez to Jackson. Isaac goes to Price at the top of the circle. Ashton going one-on-one there with Key. Now bounce pass on the baseline to Zenon, and Zenon's going to be fouled as he tried to reverse layup. As the foul goes on Roderick Williams, I have that as his 5th personal foul. The freshman from Magnolia is going to foul out of the ball game. I had him with 8 points.
He and his coach both are unhappy about it, too.
Jacob Zenon's going to be at the free throw line. His first appearance at the line here in this ball game. First one's on the way, good. Attaboy. Jacob, an 85% free throw shooter on the year. He's 17, making him 18 of 21 now on the year. Second one's good as well. And the Weevils lead it by 11, 64-53. A minute 45 to play. Parker with it for the Mule Riders. Goes to Horton on the left side. He'll go in against Josh Smith. And that looked like we were pass blocking.
That's what I thought.
And Josh kind of lowered his shoulder, and Horton ran into him.
And yeah, I was going to say, Josh says, I had to get him off of me some kind of way.
That'll be the 4th personal on Josh. At the line is going to be Jer Horton shooting 2 shots. He's perfect from the line, 4 out of 4 here in the ball game tonight. First one's on the way, and it's good. He can get it to single digits with this free throw. It's 64-54. A minute 36 to play. Horton with one more free throw. It's up, and it's good. 9-point lead for the Weevils. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. Full court press now by Southern Arkansas. Weevils get it into Zenon, right back to Valdez, off to Price. Down the floor, they get it to Isaac. Isaac attacks the basket, goes in, misses the layup. Shot won't go, saved the rebound in, but right to Southern Arkansas. Ahead to Ramos. Ramos around the right side at the elbow. Out front there to Moore, back to Ramos. A minute 12 in the corner. Moore for 3. It won't go. Rebound. Josh Smith pulls it down. Almost throws it away.
I think he did throw it away.
Smith got the rebound. He was trying to hit Valdez down on the baseline and get rid of it quickly, but threw it out of bounds.
And he had 2 guys open. He just didn't see either one of them.
1:06 left to go. A quick three-pointer on the way from Southern Arkansas. No good. A fight for the rebound. It's on the floor. And let's see. They're going to call a jump ball, I believe. Yep. Alternating possession belongs to Southern Arkansas. So the Mule Riders are going to get it back. And they ended up calling, did they call a foul? They're going to go over and review something.
I think they're reviewing the possession, whose ball it is.
It is 59 seconds remaining in the ball game. Weevils lead it by 9, 64-55. Weevils have led the entire second half, as we led by 2 at halftime, 28-26. Had a big lead of 12. Mule Riders have cut it to 6 a couple of times, cut it to 5 once here in the second half. But the Weevils have had an answer for them.
The Mule Riders have been out of control a lot.
64-55, and again, they're still over there checking out the monitor. I'm not sure if they're checking out the possession error or if it was a jump ball or a foul should be called down underneath. We're not sure what they're checking on.
He went right straight over there, the guy that made the jump ball call. So I don't know what he's looking at, really. I thought it was maybe the possession, but that wouldn't have took that long.
Earlier tonight, the Blossoms fall in double overtime. 77-75 was the final in double overtime. Mule Riders got the win there. Our games on Saturday, due to the incoming weather, have been postponed until Monday at Arkansas Tech in Russellville. If we can't play Monday, we will play on February the 9th. Okay, they put some time back on the clock to 1:06. That's what they were looking at after the jump ball was called. It'll be Mule Rider basketball on the alternating possession. 1:06 remaining in the game. Mule Riders, they get it in to Moore. Moore in the corner, can't get the three-point shot off. He'll hand it off there to Horton. Horton going in against Josh Smith, goes up. Josh blocks the shot and gets it out of the air. Weevils forced a turnover. Big block there by Josh.
No.
Now they're going to call a travel on 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥.
But I'm not sure that's a travel because he passed it but caught the pass and he still had his pivot foot. I don't think that's a travel.
Well, the official called it that way. We'll have to take it. All right, Mule Riders get it back right in front of their own bench, down by 9. They get in the corner. Key with a three-pointer on the way, no good. There's Valdez with a rebound, and he's fouled immediately by Kendall Parker. That'll be the third personal on Kendall. We'll walk to the other end and shoot 2 free throws, and it's going to be Giancarlo Valdez at the free throw line. Weevils lead it by 9, 42 seconds.
He makes these 2 free throws. We might have them.
Giancarlo with 5 points in the ball game. First one's on the way, and he misses the first one. He's 0 of 2 from the line. Normally a 69% free throw shooter on the year. Second one's on the way. He gets it to go. So make it a 10-point ball game. 42 seconds to remain. Ramos with it for Southern Arkansas. He'll drive, goes in with a layup, up and in, good. Ramos with the basket. Pressure in the backcourt. Weevils break the press. They get it ahead to Price. Price all alone underneath, gets it inside to Isaac Jackson. He'll lay it up and in, good. 67-57. Here's a three-point shot on the other end on the way, no good. Horton with a rebound for the Mule Riders to Ramos. He'll back up for 3. It's no good. Another offensive rebound. Three-pointer by Moore, no good. They get another offensive rebound. They'll try another 3 from Horton. It won't go. And finally, Josh Smith pulls it down with 4 seconds remaining. And they're going to have a foul called in the backcourt against Greg Moore for Southern Arkansas. with .8 seconds remaining.
I was going to say that was an unnecessary foul right there.
It'll send Jacobs into the free throw line. The Weevils are going to get the win here tonight.
They deserve one. They played hard.
At the line is Jacobs in him. Shooting 2. First one's on the way and no good. Weevils with a 10-point lead. .8 seconds remain, less than a full second. Second one is good. So making an 11-point ball game. Mule Riders will inbound it, and that's going to be your final. 68-57. The Weevils get the win here tonight. They will improve to 4-7 in conference play, and the Mule Riders fall to 4-7 in conference play. The Weevils improved to 8-9 overall. Coach Chad Tapp will make his way over here to our broadcast position, but boy, you go in there and look at it. Weevils led by 2 at the halftime, led by as many as 12 here in the second half, and hold on to win it by 11 over the Mule Riders here tonight as the Weevils get the win. 68-57 our final. Coach Chad Tapp joining us now on our post-game show. And Coach, we led by 2 at halftime, stretched it out to 12 there in the second half. Boy, we thought about last Saturday, but we held on for the win here tonight.
Yeah, and it was a different situation last Saturday or Thursday. Yeah. When we had a 12-point lead and we let them back in, we did a lot of bad stuff offensively. Today we ran offense. We still ran offense. We missed some shots. We made some kind of bonehead plays there at the end a little bit, but you know, we're in that situation, so it's a great opportunity for us to be able to teach through film, and I'd rather do that in a win than I would have lost. So definitely a lot better outcome.
Hey, we started the ball game pretty slow, 1 of 8 to start the ball game. We finish up shooting 40% for the night, but I think the big difference there is 17 of 26 from the free throw line, 65% tonight.
Yeah, we made free throws. We made threes, and they didn't. We didn't turn it over. We turned it over 6 times in the second half, but 9 turnovers for the game. Isaac Jackson was back to doing what he does. You know, and then I thought Josh Smith played a lot better. Ashton did what he does. Lamont gave us good minutes off the bench. It was good to see Bastianoni, even though we kind of got to be careful with his minutes right now. And then Felix made a big 3, had a big offensive rebound. And then Valdez was great in terms of the stat line. May not say he was tremendous, but he was much more positive. You know, I think I was talking to somebody today in coaching, and this is why coaches die early, and this is a miserable profession, but you're either getting ready to go through something, you're in the middle of it, or you're coming out of it. And I think when we came back from Southeastern, we were getting ready to go into something. We didn't know it, and then we were in it. And, you know, I think you can lose your confidence if you're not mentally tough. And I think we lost a little bit of confidence. And I think, you know, we said we had a good week of practice. It just, man, the ball didn't go in the basket. And we continued over and over to say, don't let that impact your defense. And I think it did early. And then I think we're coming out of that something now. So, you know, no game Saturday. We need to rest, relax, and I'd be shocked if we're playing Monday, I
would
guess.
too. We've already set a date for February the 9th if we don't play on Monday. But it looks like the next time I'll get to see you will be in Oklahoma City a week from tonight.
God, that means I got to get on a bus. I don't know if I want to do that.
Well, I don't like those long trips either, Coach. But we'll have to make them. That'll be next Thursday and Saturday in Oklahoma. Congratulations on the win. You improved to 4-7 halfway through the conference season. Hey, we still got another half to go. Still a lot of basketball to play.
Yeah, it makes you kick yourself over some of the stuff last week, but I'm not going to live in the past. We played better. We're going to teach from it and go from there.
All right, Coach. Thanks again for coming by. We'll look forward to talking to you next week.
All right, thank you.
Coach Chad Tapp here on a post-game show. The Weevils end up winning here tonight, 68-57, 11-point victory for the Boll Weevils. Looking at the final numbers, Southern Arkansas shot 19 of 54 from the floor, 35%. 1 of 21 from beyond the arc for the Mule Riders, and they were 18 of 24 from the free throw line. The Weevils, Finish up 22 of 15, 40% from the floor. We were 7 of 20, so 7 3-pointers in the game, 35%, and 17 of 26 from the line, 65%. Hey, rebounding. We out-rebounded them by 1, 38-37. We had 10 offensive rebounds.
And there was a couple of games earlier in the year where we didn't get one at all.
Yeah, you're exactly
offensive
right.
rebound.
Offensive rebound. Turnovers, we had 9 in the ball game. Mule Riders had 9. Weevils go on to win it here. 68-57 again, our final score in this one. Earlier tonight, the Blossoms fall in double overtime, 77-75 to the Mule Riders of Southern Arkansas. Again, the games on Saturday have been postponed until Monday, depending on what the weather does. No one around here even thinks they're going to play on Monday, so that game has already got a date set for February 9th to be the makeup game with Arkansas Tech. Weather barring, and Lord willing, we'll be in Oklahoma next Thursday and Saturday. Hope to see you there. If you can't make it, hey, join us right here on KHPM for all of UAM Sports. For Coach Sam Johnston, I'm Jimmy Sledge, and for John, I forgot his name, Jason Campbell,
Jason.
back at the station.